Alright, I'm doing some documentation here. There is some suggestions that these guys hit the cabin with a tree. So, this stump, as you can see, that cut is an indicator that these guys don't know how to properly wedge a tree, and that's, given the size this tree was, that's kind of alarming. There'll be some more evidence here that because I'm not seeing where the holding wood would have been on these trees, and maybe they cleaned them up, but so here's a tree right here. You can see where the holding wood, given the diameter of that tree, that's not enough holding wood. So that's a little bit concerning. It probably should have been at least another ½ an inch, if not 3/4, to safely have enough holding wood on that tree. And here we go. Not sure where the holding wood was on that cut. So it's just an indicator that these guys are probably not experienced tree people. So we have some evidence here of cut. So let's back up here and follow the evidence chain. So this tree was actually a dual stem. I'll try to get a picture of that at some point and show what I mean by that. And then there's the truck. Okay, so here's the line, there's the stump, there's the truck, and you can see a bunch of sawdust here. It's aiming straight for the cabin. So that one of those two stems went straight towards the cabin. So we're going to walk towards the truck, and then so you can see my angle doesn't change. There's a whole bunch of sawdust here. Here's the next cut, and I'm going to have to probably move the truck here. Okay. There's another pile of sawdust right here. There's another pile of sawdust right here. There's more sawdust right here. And I don't cut up here. So there's the cabin. There's more sawdust here. I do want to move the truck. And those streaks are pretty visible. You can see that right there. Mark up against the cabin here. There's stuff right there. A couple above here. I'm going to walk in and get a closer shot of those. You can see those scrapes. And way at the top, you can see that there. Zoom in. And I'll bring a ladder and I'll get a better look up there, see what's going on. I don't remember that being there. options. Actually move the truck. Let's see what else I can see. Underneath the truck. The other thing that's very interesting is we have some broken branches. So there's one right there. That's brand new. We've got one there. That's brand new. And we've got one way up there. That's brand new. So, whatever took those 3 branches down, oops, I think I gotta go higher. Way up there. So whatever took those branches down was pretty tall. And so I think there's very compelling evidence that these guys dropped the tree on top of the cabin. And there's another, just to the left of the window, there's another scratch there that I don't remember being there. So I'm going to get the ladder next week. So here's what actually started me thinking. Is that right there? That looks pretty fresh. I don't remember that being broken. Something right there I'm going to take a peek at. But I gave an opportunity to these guys to come clean, and they of course are denying everything and said if there's any damage that it's my fault. But this is interesting. So let's take a look at the state of the property. They didn't cut too many trees, fortunately, otherwise the mess would be bigger. So they took these 2 trees out. That debris went over there. Not a big deal. It's in the woods. You can stay there. Pile of the debris here. Well, I guess technically I could burn it here. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. There's another pile right here. And notice this is right up against this other tree. So there's no way I can burn this pile here without moving it. How far I'm going to have to move it, I don't know, but the pine burns pretty hot. Took this tree out. Again, if you take a look at this cut, it actually looks like they may have had enough holding wood on this one right here. But again, this debris, I can't burn it here because it's right literally above, or right below, excuse me, other branches. So there's no way I can burn this stuff without moving it. And that was part of the agreement, is you take the lumber, you take the logs, but you have to do the cleanup. So another stipulation is that the debris does not get pushed into standing timber. So all this debris is not supposed to be here. And again, I can't burn any of this when it's up against standing timber. And then all of this debris, same thing, it's right underneath all of these trees. There's no way I can burn this stuff. It can't stay here. At minimum, all that stuff would have had to have come out to at least the middle. But the way this all overhangs, it's just not safe to burn. And this is a recurring theme. Another pile of debris. But again, look how close to the edge of these trees this is. I can't burn it here. Be very irresponsible. This pile up here, maybe. But that's going to be a challenge. If I set a backing fire, I might be able to burn that in place. And here's more debris. Again, this isn't supposed to be in the woods per the contract. Put all this stuff up against the tree line. Now, this is going to be difficult to burn where it is. This debris is again up against the tree line. That can't burn in place. All this is going to have to get moved. And this is literally underneath trees. So I'm sure Ricky's going to mention the fact that I did offer to help them with their expenses a little bit by, instead of piling everything up, to maybe let stuff lay for a couple of weeks to see if it dries out enough to burn in place. But I also specified that I needed a buffer so that I could safely burn. And he's kind of, it's his arguments, he's been omitting the fact that I also requested that you leave a buffer, and right now there is no buffer, and this debris goes right up to the wood line. Again, pine burns so hot, you need space. Looks like this is where that folding wood would have been. that, I don't know what these guys were doing. There's just no evidence of where Holdingwood was. I mean, I'm assuming that would have been the wedge, and that would have been your back cut. But the thing with these trees is all the weight on these trees was that way and that way, towards the cabin. And you can see this tree right here. There's nothing on the backside because it doesn't get any sunlight, so all of the weight of the tree is right towards the cabin. And there's techniques that you can do to spin the tree towards the camera if you know what you're doing. And the top is fairly uniform way up there, but there's so much weight on the cabin side of that tree, and if you don't know what you're doing, so it doesn't surprise me if they hit the cabin. And I'm pretty sure that tree right there was not supposed to be taken down. I do have a picture of that. That it's not marked. Everything that I wanted down has the surveyor's tape on it. So, and I left this stuff here. Pile up there is actually kind of nice. I don't want it there, but at least it's stacked up and cleaned up. So yeah, this was a real bad experience with these guys. Every time I talk to him, he's saying crap I didn't say, or he's totally misinterpreted stuff. So when I mentioned this tree over here, that he should, it's either that one here, or that one, but I'm pretty sure it was this one. Oh, you said to take them all down. Well, no, the contract specifically states that the trees that are to be removed are going to be marked. And we did do a walkthrough on the property. And thank goodness you didn't take one of these trees down. Oh my gosh. So what actually triggered, I mean, here's another piece. It's a piece of shingle. I don't know where the other piece, the actual piece that I found. But that's what sparked my curiosity. It was near this branch here. And then I started asking myself some questions. Why are these branches here? Why is this shingle here? And I'll put the other piece, unfortunately. I'll put this one. So this is a pretty good sized piece of shingle. That stuff's called. Again, once I should get a ladder up there, I can see more. But that's pushed away from the building. And way up there, same thing. It's all bent up. Sorry about that. Thought it was a bee. And I'll check the other side here. This is live. I'm not doing anything. See, there's just nothing. There's no damage on this side at all. Nice clean lines. Nice clean lines. So there we have a little bit of separation. Like that's a seam as well. I mean, if they have to be honest about what happened, but he just wants to continually deny stuff and lie, and so I think we're just going to have to hash this out in court and see what the court wants to do about it. Stuff. That's all fresh stuff. I mean, none of these branches were down, and I should have taken pictures, more pictures, but that's just, Ricky said he did. So if his pictures are true and accurate, then those will be documented on his side. But I think I know what happened here. I think these guys were in over their head. I think these trees are bigger than what their ability to work with them is. And I think they dropped the tree on the cabin. And so I'll wait to see if there's any damage to the roof when I get up there. I have no way to get up there right now. I might be able to jump on the truck. So I might actually do that. I might pull the truck over there and see if I can get up there. I might actually, that far corner might actually be, I might be able to climb the tree. Let's try to do that. That might be easier. It's kind of hot up there right now, so I'm able to do that later tonight. But yeah, like I was saying, I think they dropped the tree on the cabin, and apparently Ricky got hurt. I didn't ask any questions, and so I think they bailed because they were in over their head. So, which is fine if they would come to clean up this mess that they left and just follow through with what the expectations were. It'd be kind of a non-issue. Just admit to take the cabin. It says right in the contract, if you do any damage to the cabin or anything, they're responsible for it. So, well, that's the walkthrough. I'll take some pictures and stuff later tonight once I get back. Yeah, I'm pretty flippin' pissed. All you gotta do is come clean up, but he doesn't want to do that, so which is fine. The court can decide what to do. Keep living the dream.